A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a highly anticipated appearance on the popular Call Her Daddy podcast, Vice President Kamala Harris, the Democratic presidential nominee, engaged in a candid conversation with host Alex Cooper. The episode, released on Sunday, covered a wide range of topics, from reproductive rights to personal attacks, and provided a platform for Harris to address pressing issues that resonate with voters, especially young women. During the roughly 40-minute interview, Harris discussed the current state of abortion access in America, emphasizing the challenges faced by women in states with abortion bans. 1 out of 3 women in our country are in states with abortion bans, she stated, highlighting the difficulties for mothers who may need to travel long distances for reproductive health care. Harris painted a vivid picture of the hurdles these women face, saying, "Imagine she is in a state with an abortion ban and she's a mom. So she is going to have to figure out one. God help her if she has affordable childcare. God help her if she has paid leave. And then she is going to have to go to the airport, stand in a TSA line, sit on a plane next to a perfect stranger, to go to a city where she has never been, to receive the care she needs." The vice president also emphasized the essential services provided by reproductive health clinics beyond abortions, including pap smears, breast cancer screenings, and HIV testing. Do you know what those clinics also do? They do PAPs, they do breast cancer screenings, they do HIV testing, and they are having to close in many places with these bans, Harris noted, underscoring the broader implications of restricting abortion access. Harris took aim at former President Donald Trump's claims about late-term abortions, calling them a bold-faced lie and outrageously inaccurate. She expressed her frustration with the misinformation surrounding the issue, stating, "That is not happening anywhere in the United States. It's so insulting to suggest that that would be happening and that women would be doing that." In response to criticism from the Trump campaign, Harris reiterated her commitment to reproductive rights, stating, "I was the first vice president or president to ever in office go to a reproductive health center, ever." She acknowledged the shifting perspectives on abortion, noting that many who previously held strong anti-abortion views are now reconsidering their stance in light of recent developments. "What I'm finding as I travel, people who before 2 years ago, before Roe v. Wade was overturned, people who felt very strong about that they are anti-abortion, are now seeing what is happening and saying, I didn't intend for all of this to happen." Harris concluded her remarks on reproductive rights by emphasizing the importance of personal choice in healthcare decisions. "You don't have to abandon your faith or deeply held beliefs to agree. The government shouldn't be telling her what to do. If she chooses, she'll talk to her priest, her pastor, her rabbi, her imam, but not the government telling you what to do, and that's what is so outrageous about it." The vice president also addressed personal attacks from Arkansas GOP Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders, who suggested that Harris lacks humility because she does not have children. Harris responded with empathy, stating, "I feel sorry for her, and I'm going to tell you why, because I don't think she understands that there are a whole lot of women out here who, one, are not aspiring to be humble, two, a whole lot of women out here who have a lot of love in their life, family in their life, and children in their life, and I think it's very important for women to lift each other up." Harris shared insights about her own family, stating, "I have 2 beautiful children, Cole and Ella, who call me Mamala. We have a very modern family." She elaborated on her approach to blended families and the importance of sensitivity in relationships. The conversation also touched on financial challenges facing young Americans, particularly regarding housing and student debt. Harris reaffirmed her commitment to fighting for student debt relief, noting that the administration has already forgiven student loan debt for millions of people, including doubling the amount of forgiveness for public servants. She expressed concern over housing affordability, stating, "Part of my plan is to work with home builders in the private sector to create tax incentives to build by the end of my first term 3 million more housing units." Additionally, Harris proposed down payment assistance for first-time home buyers and tax credits for middle-class families, including a $6,000 tax cut for the first year of their child's life. In a broader context, Harris highlighted the importance of open dialogue about sensitive topics such as sexual abuse. She stated, "Part of the issue is that people don't talk about it. I don't mean the survivors of it. I mean nobody does. And the more that we let anything exist in the shadows, the more likely it is that people are suffering and suffering silently, and we need to talk about it." Harris's appearance on Call Her Daddy is part of a larger media strategy for her campaign, aiming to engage with young voters and address critical issues ahead of the upcoming election. As she continues to navigate the political landscape, her focus remains on advocating for women's rights, reproductive health, and financial relief for families across the nation. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.